Hello, I'm Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. Welcome back to Windbound. I'm going to be starting my survivalist playthrough today. That's basically the hard mode, or the harder mode of the two that are available. So I'm going to pick profile. Well, I think first I'm going to... What? Yeah, I'm going to put on the DLC, the pre-order DLC outfit, the ancestral outfit, and wear that for this playthrough, I guess. Yeah. And then we will start a new game on Survivalist. So only my held items will be retained on death. I'll return to chapter 1 if I die, no matter where I am, and combat difficulty will be harder than my first playthrough. So, now that I know more about the game... Hi Tyler Thunder! Thanks for following! Now that I know about more about the game, I think I can handle survivalist mode, and I think I'll be okay if I do die, starting over from the beginning. Thankfully, you always retain your recipes and knowledge and stuff whenever you die, so you're not completely starting over from scratch, but you do get thrown back to the beginning storyline-wise and lose most of your items. But that's all the more reason to make sure you survive and don't have to do that. So it should be an interesting challenge. It's been a while since I watched a stream from you. I think the last time was July 2017. Time flies. Well, you must have watched me on YouTube in 2017, because I definitely wasn't live streaming on Twitch back then. But thanks for checking me out on Twitch, too. Looks like she's got the... Yeah, she's got the normal outfit for the cutscenes, except for... This is the ancestral outfit, the DLC thing. Alright. Yes, it is, well, it's definitely going to get an update, 100% for sure, to fix the DLC items. They've said that it's a known problem that some people aren't able to get the pre-order DLC stuff, so they'll be fixing that for sure. But they've also hinted that they have some new stuff coming for the game in September, so yeah, it looks like they are planning to have updates. And a lot of people are making suggestions on how to improve the game, because the game is very flawed. It's a good game, it has a lot of potential, but there's a lot of flaws to it. There's pacing problems, and gameplay could be fleshed out a bit better, so hopefully they'll make tweaks to it and also add additional content in the future, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. But for now, I'm gonna... I beat it on easy mode, storyteller mode, and now I'm gonna play it on the harder mode, survivalist mode. See if I can get to the end like that. Okay. Lost Islands, Chapter 1. Oh. I guess I'll go ahead and start collecting grass. There's lots of grass on here. You always need grass and sticks. It's like the two items you need the most in this game. Thankfully, are pretty plentiful. Grass and sticks. So, I'll gather all the grass and sticks I can find. Does the game have good replay value? Yes, I think so. Problem is, one of the problems with the game they need to fix is some people, after they beat the game, they get trapped in the final ending sequence, and they don't get to go back and play it all on that save. When I beat the game on easy mode yesterday, it took me back to the world where I could explore, but some people are trapped in the final area, which doesn't have any survival aspects and stuff. So they need to fix that so that everybody goes back into the regular world after they beat the game. Hi. I'm going to collect every bit of grass I see. At least until I have 20. Things usually only stack up to 20, so... Oh, I need rocks, too. Yeah, I'm treating the game a lot differently than I did last time. Last time I was just, you know, looking around and stuff, but this time I'm collecting everything, because I know I'm going to need it all. There's a rabbit. Rabbit mound. Got to make sure I'm prepared to survive this time.
Did you know if there was any mail that came?
No, there's been no more packages unless you see any out there. Bye. That was my roommate's nephew. He stops by sometimes. Ooh, berries. Nice. I definitely gotta need those. Okay, I got 20 grass. I'm not gonna collect any more grass, because then it'll just start... Oh, wow, there's piggies here. I wonder if I should... I'm gonna go get my ore first, then I might try killing those piggies over there. Make sure I have food. So this playthrough I'm gonna be going a lot slower and making sure I'm prepared for everything, because obviously I don't want to die at all and have to start over. Indie games tend to be the most unique these days. That's why I like indie games. Another game that I can think of that is similar to Zelda is Oceanhorn. Is it similar to Breath of the Wild? It's pretty neat getting to play with a different outfit now. And hair. Yep, there's the ore. Gotta have that. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can kill... Ooh. Oh good, I can sneak already. Dismiss tutorial. I don't need your tutorial. Go away. Okay. Oh man, the tutorial told me about the stamina bar. The first time I played this, I was like, what is this yellow bar? What does it mean? I should have read the actual tutorial. Dang it. These things are really hard to kill once they run away. I can't one-shot them like I used to be able to. Dang it. I don't think I'm gonna... I might have to sneak up on it again. What the... Oh no, there's a mommy. Dang it. Well, there's always a mommy, I should have known. I may have to forget this. I'm gonna die. Dang it. Okay. Oh, you can lock on to an enemy? I've never used the lock-on before. I've like tried pushing different buttons during battle, but I guess I never pushed the right one. Is there any way to see the tutorial again? That's annoying. I really wish they would like leave the tutorial somewhere in the menu so you can read it again. I mean, most games usually do that. Oh well, anyway, I've got everything I need to make a boat. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I think I'll go ahead and eat these berries I got. Recover a little stamina and health. I think I need 2 rope. Yeah. Alright, there we go. It's more like the older Zelda, but it's 3D. Another indie game coming out you excited for? Oh, you're asking. Uh-oh, whoops, I got rocks. I gotta sail around. Not really, not any really soon. I actually do have a long list of indie games I might consider getting. But I just bought 2, and I don't really have any. I don't have much money right now. So when I have money again, I'll think about getting other games. But The Last Campfire and this game are gonna have to be my only new games for a while, till I get paid. I start back at work on Thursday, so yeah. So yeah, I'll, but that's one reason. I recorded a bunch of episodes ahead of, The Last Campfire, and what I'm doing right now is recording ahead episodes to, upload to YouTube of this game, so that I'll have a bunch of content, so I can have daily content still even when I start working. That's the plan. I'm going to do 2 videos a day, one of Last Campfire, one of this game every day until I run out. I'm very excited to see how Windbound will evolve. Yeah, me too. Hopefully they will upload and update, tweak it, and maybe even have expansions or something. Because there's a lot of potential in this game, and a lot of it is untapped potential. Alright, so I saw, yeah, another tower right over there, so we'll go ahead and head there. Whoa. If it gives me the option, I'm going to get the spear. Whoa, whoa. No, I did not mean to do that. I shouldn't have jumped so far. Dang it. I was trying to land on that thing. Dang, my health is so low now. That's no good. My boat is already damaged. I should go ahead and repair it. To repair it, I need grass rope. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, go over to that tower. Which I'm pretty sure that's a tower. Or it's a weird... Yeah, it's funny that Chapter 1 is so much different than Chapter 5. Chapter 1, you can basically see all the towers from the starting point. Chapter 5, you have to search all over the place to find the towers. But, I mean, that makes sense. It should ramp up in difficulty somehow. I had thought that the difficulty was going to ramp up by having more than 3 towers, but they decided instead to just have the towers farther apart instead of having more than 3 to go to.
What things do you want to see?
Other than, well, basically an endless mode. I think what they should do is after you beat the game will become endless mode, and basically every time you collect 3 towers and go through the portal, it'll just regenerate the world, and you'll have a new world to explore and collect stuff and all that. That's what I think they should do. So basically it'll be like endless chapter 5 level worlds for you to explore. I mean, right now, if the game's not messed up and you end up just being stuck in the final area where you can't do anything, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to put you out where you can play again. Currently, it's like that, but you're basically stuck in one world, because all these worlds are procedurally generated. But in order to generate a new world, you basically have to die once you beat the game. So that's not a really good way to regenerate the world and play in a new world. You don't want to have to kill yourself in order to have new places to explore. So, yeah, I know how to craft. Yeah, so they need to fix it so that you can go through portals, and instead of beating the game and then just landing back in the same world again, which is what happened on my easy mode play. After I beat the game, it spit me back in the exact same world. It wasn't a regenerated world. It wasn't a different procedural area. It was the exact same area. I recognized all the exact same locations. They were all the same. So what they need to do is they need to make it so that when you beat the game, you get sent to a new version of the Chapter 5 world so that you can explore new areas. So yeah, that's what I want. I just want an endless mode where you can keep exploring new worlds.
There is this cool indie racing game made by 3 people called Inertial Drift coming out in September.
Cool. I honestly don't like racing games at all, but that's definitely cool for... Yeah, gotta make sure I don't fall again or I'm gonna die already. Ooh. But that's definitely cool that there are good indie racing games out there for racing game fans. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to go find some food so I can heal up. But I only have 1 tower left to get. Maybe we can just get to the end of this chapter and I'll get a full heal. Where'd my boat go? I've learned that the mini-map shows you where your boat is. Oh yeah, it's on the opposite side of the island, I guess. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Good thing we have the mini-map. Excuse me. Oops. Push. Alright, the last tower is... I remember it was over... No, what the... What does it do that for? Oh yeah, there it is. I can see it over there. I think. Only when the lightning flashes.
I have not got Windbound yet, but yeah, I'm waiting for updates.
Yeah. They need to fix a few things, I think, and then the game might be more popular. It's definitely not gotten great reviews. It's gotten like 5 out of 10 from critics, and then like 6 out of 10 on Metacritic. So they need to improve the game a bit to improve people's perception of it. The funny thing is, No Man's Sky was a 5 out of 10 for most reviewers when it came out as well. Hopefully, Windbound can improve its reputation too when it gets some updates. Oh no! My stamina's going way down fast. I'm really gonna have to find food at the next island, or I'm not gonna make it to the portal. At least I hope this is the tower island I'm headed for. If not, I'm just going to have to find food here. Regardless. Thankfully, I know how to search for food better than I used to. Besides just killing animals, I've learned there's mushrooms on certain types of trees, which you're not always guaranteed to get that kind of tree. Hopefully I'll find something, berries or otherwise. My health is too low to attempt attacking piggies again, because if the mama comes after me, then I'll die. Oh well, we'll see what happens. I may have to try killing some of the... Oh no, there's ox. If one of those sees me, I'm dead meat. Let's see, there's palm fronds. That doesn't really help. I really wish you could get meat from the rabbits. I don't know why not. They always just give these, like, feathers. They're like rabbits with feathers. Ooh, berries. Good, good, good. I should have gone ahead and eaten it. Okay, good. There's berries on this... I almost said planet. I'm so used to No Man's Sky. On this island. Oh man, those really don't recover much stamina. Oh well, that might... I might just have to hurry to the portal with that amount and hope I make it. I probably won't. But oh well. And the first chapter is pretty difficult because there's very few islands and very little food options to get. If you don't have the weapons yet. Although, I could go ahead and craft a spear to kill the little piggies with. Let's get this real quick. I'm just gonna skip this cutscene. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure I can craft a spear now. Yeah, stick spear. Yeah. That should allow me to... That should allow me to kill a little pig quick enough and then escape from its mother when it attacks me. As long as I stay away from the ox thingies. I'm not gonna bother memorizing the weird names they've given the creatures in this game. I just call them piggies, bulls or oxes, and kitties. There's kitty cats and lizards. Okay, I'm gonna go after that little piggy over there. Don't know. Oh, I got it, yes. Oh, the mommy's after me. Run away, run away. Ooh. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna swim away. Oh no, I'll drown if I swim. Okay, I don't think they come into the water. I don't think I have... Oh, I can't make a campfire yet. Oh, I can, good. I just need a stick. Okay, good. There's sticks around here. Oh my gosh, my health is so low. Okay, I just gotta get some sticks and build a fire and cook this food. And I'll be okay. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. Oh my gosh, no! Stop chasing me! I only killed one of your children. You don't have to keep attacking me. Ooh. Kill another one. Yay, I love that I can one-shot these with just a stick spear. Mama's still after you. The mamas seem to, like, detect when you kill one of their young no matter how far away you are. It's an interesting mechanic. Man. Okay, good. There's more berries over here. Those can sustain me until I can build a fire. Jeez Louise. I just need a stick. Please don't attack me again. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat. I'll read chat in a minute. As soon as I'm safe from being killed by Mama Piggy. Okay. Alright. Make a fire over here.
Alright, where was I? Oh no, it won't let me scroll up. Something about the update for Windbound comes out in September. Are you going to do an update overview vid? Oh yes, definitely.
I'm going to stick with this game for a while because I really like it. And I think it has a lot of potential. So I will do update videos anytime they do a major update. If all they do is fix the DLC gear, I won't really cover that. But if they make any other gameplay tweaks, I'll definitely cover that, and I'll live stream the game more to play whatever new stuff they do. They've only said that they're going to announce news about it in September. They didn't really say there's going to be an update in September, although they should do a bug patch soon, in my opinion, especially for the DLC gear. But yeah, they haven't promised an update in September. They just basically promised to tell us some more news about their plans. So sometime in September we'll know, what their plans are. Alright, once this meat cooks and I eat it, I should be good to get to the portal and finish this chapter. Chapter 1's kind of crazy. They throw you in with, very little capability to survive. But I know enough about the game now that I can do pretty well. I'm thinking maybe I won't get the Ancestral Spear for the boon blessing this time, because I've just discovered that a normal stick spear can one-shot the little pigs, so I don't think I'll get the Ancestral Spear after all. Little baby pigs running around. Crazy. I wish it didn't take so long to cook food. As far as I know, there's no way to speed it up. You can make it so there's 3 slots. You can cook 3 things at once, but it still takes the same amount of time to cook everything. But as far as food degrading, I've heard that there's a special bag that keeps food fresh for longer. I definitely want to get that. I think I'll get that in this playthrough. Because one of the big problems is your food going bad before you need it. So I want to get the keep stuff fresh bag whenever possible. Crazy little pig running around. Thankfully I was able to get 1 meat. Oh, I have more meat to cook. I guess I'll do that. I forgot I killed a second one. Alright, I want to kill that other baby pig. Let's eat this. It's like, Mommy, come kill this guy. Or lady, whatever. Mama better not come attack me. Stay away, Mama Pig. Seems like the ox is getting mad at the pigs, but it's not attacking them. It'd be cool if there was predation in this game. I don't think there is. I haven't really watched the jungle cats to see if they ever attack pigs or anything. I don't think they attack each other. Go away, Mama Pig. I'm not killing any more of your children yet. Yeah, there's a trophy for... There's a vegetarian trophy for, like, beating the game without ever eating meat. I don't see how that's possible. I mean, unless you get a whole bunch of mushrooms. Some mushrooms can fill you up pretty good. But, yeah, it would be really hard to beat the game not eating meat. And there's also a meat eater one where you have to only eat meat and not eat plants. It's funny. The trophies for this game are like very challenge oriented, where you challenge yourself to play through the game in different ways or do something weird like fill your inventory with flowers. It's funny. I'm gonna ramble for a bit because we're just waiting on my meat to cook. But it seems that different game developers have different... Dang, my food's going down fast. Have different views on what trophies should be, or achievements if you're on a different platform. Some seem to think that achievements should just be things that you get as you go through the game normally, for the most part, with maybe a few hidden things here and there that are harder to get. But then other developers are at the opposite end of the spectrum, where trophies are only really weird things that you normally wouldn't do. So instead of having you naturally get... Go away! Instead of having you naturally get the trophies as you play the game normally, you have to do really, really weird challenges and stuff in order to get the trophies. So it's kind of two different schools of thought. That achievements should be something really difficult to get, or achievements should be just something that you get as you play the game. I don't know. That's just up to the discretion of the developers how they want to make their trophies and achievements. Personally, I think both are okay. I like getting trophies as I play the game normally, but I also like having special challenges. But I often don't do the special challenges if they're too difficult. Like the meat eater thing, I'm probably not going to do that. That's just too much of an annoying challenge, and it would make me play the game way differently than I normally would. I don't care about sneaking. I know how to sneak. So yeah, the problem with some of the challenge trophies is I probably wouldn't end up doing most of them, unless they do sound like something fun to do. Like some of the trophies I am going to go for in this game, but the meat eater one just doesn't sound fun. Or vegetarian, rather. Meat eater I might do. It's too late for this playthrough. I've already eaten berries and meat. Oh, which reminds me, I need to actually eat the meat I made. Make sure I'm good for the rest of this chapter. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to... Whoa! My, something happened to my... The heck? For some reason, I, lost my stream here. I mean, I'm still streaming, but my page changed. Dang, I lost all of the chat, so if you said something, it doesn't tell me what was said. So if you're still here, Tyler, and you said something, you'll have to say it again, because I missed it when I was rambling. But yeah. That's my little spiel about trophies and achievements in games. Not that anyone asked. Alright, time to finish chapter 1 of survivalist mode. Although I might have to do it again if I ever die and start over. What is with my web page? It looks weird. Can't, like, see stuff right. Oh, there's Tyler. When did you first hear about Windbound? I think it was from Get No, very first time I heard about it was from Game Ranks. Game Ranks does their countdowns of top 10 videos coming in quarter 2 2020 or whatever. And then later I heard about it again on Get Into Gaming. So after seeing it a couple times, I decided I really wanted to check it out. And then when I found out it was procedurally generated, that pretty much won me over for good. And I had to get it. So any game with procedurally generated 3D worlds that you can explore and survive in, I really enjoy that. There's plenty of open worlds, but most of them aren't procedurally generated, with the exception of a lot of 2D games. There's a lot of procedurally generated 2D games like Don't Starve, which I've compared this game to a lot. Don't Starve is a 2D exploration survival game. But the fact that this game is fully 3D with really good visuals, that makes it kind of unique. I mean, obviously there's a lot of 3D survival games out there, but not procedurally generated. So that combination of things makes this a fairly rare type of game. And I'm really excited about that. Minecraft is a procedurally generated exploration survival game, but it doesn't have very good graphics. It has very blocky graphics. So for a game like Minecraft to have this good of graphics is fairly rare, which, you know, No Man's Sky falls in that category. So yeah, that's kind of the genre of game that I've... Yeah, another complaint that people have is these murals. They say these murals are too hard to decipher to be an interesting storyline, which I agree with. When I first played through this and I saw the murals, I was like, I don't really know what's going on. I mean, you can kind of figure out what these stories mean, but for this to be the main storyline of the game, it's not that great. I mean, when the Windbound devs kind of touted that the game had a really good storyline, and it really doesn't. It's very, very vague, which vague storylines can be good, but it's not that compelling. Basically, this whole story goes, the humans were friends with the shell things, and then they were enemies, and then they didn't have anything to do with each other anymore, and it looked like the shell people were going to die out. And then what happens at the end of this game happens. So I won't spoil the last part if you didn't watch it yet, but it's not that compelling of a storyline. And the worst part of this game by far is this part, where you just row your boat down a really, really long dark corridor and do nothing else. This basically becomes the final battle of the game at the end of the game, where you basically just have to make sure your boat doesn't smash against something, because it gets really turbulent in Chapter 5. But at this part of the game, you're just rowing down a long corridor with slightly turbulent water for a really long period of time, and it's super boring, especially since you have to do it 5 times. They really need to shorten this part, or take it out completely except in Chapter 5. I'm okay with it being the final challenge of the game in Chapter 5, but the first 4 times you do this, it's incredibly boring and pointless. So they need to take this section out. It kind of makes it too tedious to play through the game again, because you have to do this over and over and over again. Anyway, I'll stop. I rambled enough about this part previously. I'm not going to keep complaining about it every time. But, yeah, this is one of the main problems that they need to fix with the game.
Stranded Sales is like this game a little, but has other things like farming and relationships.
Yeah, I might check out Stranded Sales, but like I said, I can't afford to buy any more games right now until I have money again. But I'll check it out at some point.
No.
The only punishment for failing on this part is just having to start the boat ride over again, which is a pretty bad punishment. But all this really is just holding down R2 to go forward. That's all this part is, and some slight steering. And some admittedly nice piano music. But it gets pretty repetitive after... How long does this ride take? It takes at least... Oh, this ride is a lot shorter than Chapter 5. This ride gets way, way long at the end. But it's a lot shorter now. Whoops. It's about half as short as Chapter 5 is. Because I'm almost to the portal already. So at least it isn't as long as it is in Chapter 5. I just ran into stuff. But the part at the end of this is pretty good, because I get to buy a bonus thingy. Which I decide I'm not going to get the Ancestral Spear. I'm going to craft my own spears, and I'll take different bonuses this time.
Can you revisit worlds?
You have to in survival mode if you die. In survival mode, you go back to... It's not the same world, it's a regenerated version of Chapter 1. Every time you die, you start pretty much at the beginning of the game. Like I said, thankfully, you don't lose everything. You keep your held items and you keep all your recipes and other knowledge. But you lose your boat and most of your items when you die and have to go back to the beginning. Oh no! I don't have it. Oh, the bonuses are... Oh, I don't even have 500 shards. Well, dang. But that's pretty cool that the blessings are different every time you play. Yeah, cool. So this increases your held item slots. Ooh, I want that. I'm gonna get that. It should be the same next time I play. And this is the bleed damage thing. So I'm going to save up 750 sea shards and buy Arms of Immacle to increase my held item slots. Nice. Too bad I don't have enough sea shards. I couldn't tell because it's covered up. But probably in survival mode you get less sea shards and whatnot. Yeah, so no blessings yet, sadly. But that's the cool thing, is that in survival mode, I'll have unlimited chances to buy them, because if I die, I go back and can come back here again. Unfortunately, in storyteller mode, once you reach Chapter 5, you can never come here to buy an offering again. But oh well. Or make an offering in order to get a blessing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do an outro. I want to try to do one chapter per episode, although survival mode's probably going to get a bit longer, but I'm going to go ahead and do an outro for this YouTube video, if it's a YouTube video, but the live stream's not going to end. But, yeah, so this is the end of the video. I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day, and remember, everything's going to be okay.